So I didn't get to be in the video. I've known Landon about a year, and when comedians start doing comedy, they figure out a persona on stage. And so the first time I saw Landon perform, I thought, oh crap, there's another dorky white guy already. But I have, as Alexa said, I actually have 13 children, and 10 of them are adopted. And most of Landon's children are illegitimate, so there's no confusing this. But I do know Landon. I've performed with him a couple of times. Most recently, I was putting a show together for John Moyer. He was the headliner, and I invited Landon to be on the bill because his parents called me and begged me to get him out of the basement. And John was putting the poster together, and he said, hey, I want headshots of all the comics. And so I sent them to him, and he called me, and he said, well, yours is okay, and this other comic is okay, but this Landon guy just looks weird. And I said, no, John, that's really the way he looks. He said, oh, no, well, I guess I can fix it in Photoshop. The poster came out, he was wrong. But I love to perform with Landon because he always brings a great crowd. And I've discovered that my comedy also plays well to 12-year-old girls. So.
She was 13.
Now, any of you who has not seen Landon perform? Anybody? Okay, good, the little kids. That's probably safe. So if you've seen his act, you know he does impersonations. You may not know why he does them. I heard this story, the first audition he went to, he did the audition, and the director said, well, I like the look, but try to sound more interesting. That was his answer. It's a roast. They're going to get a lot worse before they get there. So we're here, obviously, for Landon's 25th birthday, and we all have goals that we set. 25 is an important one. It's, halfway to 50, you're supposed to be an adult, and I got to thinking about my 25th birthday, and the goals that I'd set. I was done with college, I was married,
7 kids,
2 legitimate children, and I bought my first house. So how you doing on that list there?
It's coming along pretty good.
I think Landon's plan for acquiring a house is to outlive his parents. He'll move from the basement to the master suite.
I'm a stay-at-home son.
But obviously, Landon does have a very attractive girlfriend, and I'm not sure what I was more surprised about, that Landon actually had a girlfriend, or that he found a black woman in Utah to date. Either way, I was happy because the 12-year-old black girls at my house, I figure, are now safe. And Alexis, I think we have commitment issues here. If he doesn't actually ask you, I think you should just be bold. If his parents agree, just go ahead and adopt him. It worked for me. No, Alexis is quite a bit older than Landon. I don't know if you know that. And I really never knew that he was that big of a BYU fan. Think about it.
Cougars.
Every time he hugs her, he's just embracing the mascot. Okay. One other thing that I did recently find this out. When Landon was young, he had to wear what was called a seizure helmet. And this was so that if he had a seizure, it would protect his good looks. I don't know why it failed either, but his parents were a little nervous about having him wear it. This is a true story. Seizure helmet, right? I mean, they think I'm making this up. His parents wanted to make him feel better about wearing it, so they said it was from his favorite football team, Utah State Hospital, the Maniacs. Oh, I know. But no, they did. They thought he's gonna, they don't want him to feel self-conscious going to school just wearing a football helmet, so they got him the shoulder pads and the cleats and the jersey. They let him pick the player's name on the jersey. He picked the famous wide receiver, number 80, Isaac Quisenberry. They couldn't get Isaac's whole name on the back of the jersey, so they went with the initials. So picture this, he's walking down the halls of Wasatch Junior High, football helmet, shoulder pads, cleats, and a jersey that says IQ 80.